ready so you don't have to get ready. Do the work now so you don't have to work later.
Every day counts. There is no day that is worth less than the day before. There is no day where opportunities are less than the day before. You can and should get something great out of every day. You should be growing and moving closer to your best self every single day. Just imagine where your life will be in 5, 10, 20 years' time if every single day you took one more step closer to a stronger life for yourself. Imagine if every day you were disciplined. Imagine if every day you were strong enough to do your self-work. Strong enough to do something, anything, one thing that took you closer to being the leader in your field. Strong enough to feed your body and improve your energy levels every day. Imagine how you would feel in 5, 10, 20 years if all your dreams were achieved. Imagine how you will feel when you achieve beyond your expectations, when you prove them wrong, when you prove yourself right. Imagine the feeling of not needing to worry about money anymore. Feel that feeling. Close your eyes if you can and feel that energy in your body. Now just don't leave that feeling there. It's time to turn that dream into reality. And we are going to do that with work. A commitment to work like the person who will achieve those things you must have. A commitment to courage, to go after your dreams, no matter what they say, no matter what happens.
That one day you took off, that's the day you could have missed the opportunity of a lifetime.
Don't you get it? Every day counts.
That one day you rested, that's the day someone took your opportunity. That one day you said it's too hard. That was the day your competition said, I am going to capitalize. I am going to seize this moment.
You could have missed out on meeting someone that would change your life. The work you didn't do could have been the piece that changed everything. Someone important did not see the work that you did not do.
You have to be ready. You have to be switched on, always. You have to be consistent and hungry for this. You must be ready for your opportunity. So when your opportunity arises, you are strong enough to grab hold of it. If you're not ready mentally, if you're not ready emotionally, when the opportunity of a lifetime presents itself, you may lose that opportunity of a lifetime. You must always be ready for your moment.
How do you get ready? You get ready by mastery. You master whatever area you're working on. That dream you want to live, you become the master, the leader in your field. If someone asks a question, you know the answer. If you have to go into a meeting or take a phone call, within 5 minutes, you are ready. You're ready intellectually. You've done the work and you put in the hours to learn all you can learn. You're ready emotionally and mentally. You've put in the work every day on you. You're in a good space. You're ready physically. You've looked after yourself with your diet and exercise. And as a result, you have the energy to take on any challenge. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Do the work now so you don't have to work later.
Every day counts. Every action counts. Make it count for you, not against you. Live ready so you don't have to get ready.
Welcome to Pioneer Basketball, live and in full effect in Clarendon, Texas this evening, as your Lady Pioneers take on the Lady Bulldogs of Clarendon for a doubleheader like no other. A pre-Thanksgiving doubleheader is about to take place in a mere minute and 30 seconds. I'm your host for the evening, DJ Raven Cave with QITC Studio Sports, for fans, by fans. And quickly, before we have the national anthem, I'd like to introduce the visiting team under the direction and coaching of Mark James, the Clarendon Lady Bulldogs. You have at number 13, Kay Valentine, number 20, T. Owens, number 22, Kay Mays, number 24, Kay Stoltz, and number 32, T. Howard. For your Western Oklahoma State Lady Pioneers, you have number 1 from Okinawa, Japan, standing at 5'4", guard, Ramsey White. And then you have Tabitha Armstrong, standing at 5'8", all the way from Altus, Oklahoma. Then you have number 20 from Lawton, Oklahoma. She's a freshman, 5'9", Delicia Brown. And then you have at number 15, Kiana Johnson from Beggs, Oklahoma. And last but certainly not least, sophomore, all the way from Moore, Oklahoma, standing at 5'11", forward, Alexis Young. We're about to have the national anthem here momentarily, and then we will break all communications so the national anthem can be honored here in Clarendon, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, welcome again to Clarendon, Texas. I'm your host for the evening, DJ Raven Cade with QITC Studios, for fans by the fans. Introducing the Lady Bulldogs, the Lady Pioneers right now. Kiana Johnson just got introduced, Tabitha Armstrong at number 13. Delicia Brown from Lawton, Oklahoma. Alexis Young from Moore, Oklahoma. And Ramsey Reich from Okinawa, Japan. And now the introductions for the Clarendon Lady Bulldogs. Sponsors for tonight's contest are brought to you by the following sponsors, and I'm thankful for each and every sponsor, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your families as we're about to get ready for some pre-holiday basketball action. I'd like to thank Wellness Superstore Service Department, CSM Local of Lawton, Oklahoma, where no matter what last-minute decision or last-minute items that you need to take care of, whether you're picking up family from the airport or just running to the store right quick, it doesn't matter. CSM Local can take care of you. And also, I'd like to thank IGTS LLC, your go-to computer guys at 118 South Main Street in the heart of your city, Altus, Oklahoma. And I'd also like to thank, certainly, my buddy for the last 3 years and a big supporter of QITC Studios and Studio Sports, Crossfire of Altus at 912 Newland. Let Robert take care of your paintball and airsoft and laser tag needs. Give him a call today, 58047-PAINT. That's 58047-PAINT. And as the tipping duties are about to take way here with your Lady Pioneers and Lady Bulldogs, and it looks like the possession of the Pioneers are going to be going right to left. Pioneers take possession of the ball first. Delicia Brown on the top of the key, passing it to Ramsey White. She shoots, misses the three from downtown. Clarendon, miscue. Ramsey White scoring first for the Lady Pioneers. Number 20 for the Bulldogs, passing to number 13, going in out of perimeter. Ramsey White for the steal, looking for an open Lady Pioneer, but slowing down the tempo a little bit so her Lady Pioneers can get in position to score early in this contest and possibly dominate. Tabitha Armstrong looking back to Delicia Brown. Delicia Brown looking for Kiana Johnson, but Kiana Johnson's unavailable. Ramsey White on top of the key, outside perimeter. Alexis Young, Delicia Brown in with a possibility of laying up, but she made that decision to kick it back out to Ramsey. Ramsey goes up for the three as the time runs out on the shot clock. Possession, Lady Bulldogs. Bulldogs in down for a hurry. Loss of possession on that play. Possession remains with the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, number 13, taking it out to number 20. Tabitha Armstrong guarding her lady, creating a screen. Foul called on number 32, Alexis Young. First foul of the evening, and it does look like it's a personal foul, so number 32, I do believe, for the Bulldogs are going to be shooting for two. Correction, only a possession change. Lady Bulldogs on top of the key, number 20 looking for a lady, but looking for an opportunity for a steal. Alexis Young picks up her second foul of the evening. I called it clean defense, but the referees beg to differ. Second foul on number 32, Alexis Young. This will result in a shooting opportunity for number 13. Shot made by the Bulldog. The score is now 2-1. Pioneers on top. First shot made, substitution made. Caitlin Gillespie in the game for Alexis Young as she sits down with two fouls. Delicia Brown taking it across the timeline, looking for a Pioneer to help out. Kicking it to Ramsey White. Ramsey White kicking it back to Kiana Johnson. Kiana Johnson on out of perimeter. Back to Delicia. Delicia to Tabitha Armstrong. Traveling called on Tabitha Armstrong. Lost of possession on that play. Lady Bulldog ball. 8:30 left in the first quarter. Number 13 into number 20 for the Bulldogs. Number 13 throwing it across the way to number 22, and the ball is stolen by Delicia Brown. Up tempo in a hurry. Tabitha Armstrong takes the shot, misses the shot, but possession, I do believe, will remain with the Bulldogs. Tough break for the Lady Pioneers. 8:10 left in the first quarter. It's knotted up here in Clarendon, Texas. Lady Bulldogs in possession of the ball right now. Number 32 kicking it to 22. Shooting for the field goal. Misses the three. Ramsey Wright on the move. In a hurry. Delicia going in for layup. Jump ball foul called. By my look, it looked like it was going to be a Pioneer possession, but unfortunately it was a jump ball foul. Possession goes back to the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, number 20, kicking it to number 13, about to cross the timeline. Number 32 kicks it to 22. 22 kicks it to 13. 13 getting direction from our coach, but losing time. Almost got his 5-second violation called right there. The Bulldogs missed that shot. Foul called on number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs. Possession goes to your Lady Pioneers. Delicia Brown out to take the ball out as we have 7:30 left in the first half, knotted up at 2 apiece. Delicia Brown crossing the timeline, looking for Lady Pioneer. Tabitha Armstrong is ready to do the honors. Kiana Johnson kicks it back to Delicia Brown. Delicia Brown kicks to Ramsey White. Ramsey White shooting for the 3, but no good. Possession goes back to the Lady Bulldogs as Tabitha Armstrong thought it would be a possession for the Pioneers. Unfortunately, it was off the hands of the Pioneers. Bulldog ball. Bulldogs taking their time, not in so big of a hurry. Delicia Brown attacking, getting another jump ball. Possession goes to the Lady Pioneers. Substitutions made, 7:01 left in the first. Number 10 for the Bulldogs, in for number 13. Delicia Brown kicks it to Kiana Johnson. Kiana Johnson back to Ramsey White. Ramsey White looking for a Lady Bulldog, and she finds Delicia Brown. Cha-ching, counts the 3. Bulldogs down by 3. Lady Pioneers 5, Bulldogs 2. Possession going back and forth between number 24 and number 10 for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs trying to find a 3 of their own. Doing a little pick and roll right now. Pick and roll. Ramsey White guarding her lady. Number 20 lost a possession on the play. Lost a possession on the play. Pioneer ball. Pioneer ball. Delicia Brown takes it out, kicks it to Ramsey White. Ramsey White kicks it back to Delicia. Delicia crosses the timeline. Timeline kicks it out to Tabitha Armstrong. Now we have Emmy Cobb in the game. Traveling violation called on Delicia Brown. Lost of possession on the play. It is Lady Bulldog possession. 6:09 left in the first quarter, And the score is still 5-2. Lady Pioneers on top. Number 20 for the Bulldogs trying to make their own 3-point play. Caitlin Gillespie looking for Lady Pioneer. Pioneer found Delicia Brown crossing the timeline on top of the key. Looking for Tabitha Armstrong, but there was a miscue in communication. Lost of possession on the play. Lady Bulldog ball. Thank you for tuning in to QITC Studio Sports for this first game of the presentation of your Lady Pioneers and your men Pioneer teams here in Clarendon, Texas. Lost of possession of the play, almost a steal from your Lady Pioneers. Lady Bulldog ball. Number 10 to number 20, crosses the timeline. A lot of double defended by Emmy Cobb and Tabitha Armstrong. Going in for the drive. Number 10 misses for the Bulldogs. Ramsey Reich on mission, on a purpose, going in for the drive, kicking it back to Delicia Brown. And she misses the 3-point, but Tabitha Armstrong gets the rebound for the team. Little pick and roll going on between Amy Cobb shooting for the 3 and misses it, but Caitlin Gillespie will not be denied. Your Lady Pioneers fighting here in hostile territory. And apparently that 2-pointer did not count because it was called an offensive foul on Caitlin Gillespie. I don't see how that was possible, but it's being allowed. 5:06 left in your first period of play. Number 22, Bulldogs, kicking to number 10, Amy Cobb guarding hard, setting up the screen for Ramsey Reich. Ramsey Reich had a miscue. Number 10 shoots for the 3, makes the 3 for the Lady Bulldogs. It is now tied again, 5-all, 4:45 left in the first period of play. Ramsey Reich trying to make things happen to Emmy Cobb. Emmy Cobb on top of the key, kicks it back out to Emmy Reich. Paradise Jackson in the game and says, "Hello, coach, put me in." Drops down the tray. 8-5. Your Lady Pioneers on top again. Third lead change and not even 10 minutes of play. A little bit of a scuffle, but the Pioneers get the ball back. Paradise Jackson looking to Delicia Brown, picking it to Ramsey White. Back to Paradise. Emmy Cobb shoots for the three, and she shoots the three. It is a three-fest for the Pioneers so far here in Clarendon, Texas. 11-5. Your Pioneers on top. Number 32, the Bulldogs, trying to make her own play, but it's coming apart. But unfortunately, the referees are calling the fouls on the Lady Pioneers. Timeout. Lady Bulldogs, and we'll step away. We'll be right back here in just a moment here from Clarendon, Texas.
So you've got family coming into town. You're rushing around trying to get things in order, cleaning the house, making reservations. Do you really have time to pick them up at the airport? What if you could just make a single phone call and send a professional driver to pick up your family? It gets better, too. It's really affordable. Just call Concierge Service Management. CSM Local will deliver your arriving guests safely, giving you back the time you need. With service to and from Lawton, Dallas, OKC, and Tulsa, CSM Local has you covered. Visit csmlocal.com.
Broadcasting live here back in the Doghouse. That's what they call it here in Clarendon, Texas. I'm DJ Raven Cade, and it is a dog fight literally here in Clarendon, Texas this evening. Your Lady Pioneers on top, though, 11-5. And we have 3:53 left in the first quarter. Possession goes to the Lady Bulldogs off of a foul. Can't remember exactly where the foul came from at this juncture, but it is Lady Bulldog ball. Trying to make their own magic happen. Missing the easy layup. We have Kiana Johnson kicking it to Paradise Jackson. Paradise Jackson is just a one-woman show. She's going to kick it up. She's going to drop the three, and that makes it 14-5 here in the Doghouse. But you know what? Your Lady Pioneers are fighting hard, and the Lady Bulldogs are trying to make things happen on their own. Number 10 kicking it back to number 13 of the Bulldogs. Little razzle-dazzle, slowing down the pace right now. Kicking it back to number 13. Number 13 looking for a Lady Bulldog to find none. Foul called on number 14, Emmy Cobb. Personal foul. That would be, I do believe, the fourth team foul for your Lady Pioneers. Loss of possession on that play. Bulldog ball. Number 13 for the Bulldogs gets out to number 10. Ramsey White almost had another steal for the evening. Number 10 trying to make it happen on her own. Didn't get the foul this time. Smart play by your Lady Pioneers. But unfortunately, it is still their possession, but no foul called this time. Number 13 kicking it in, looking for an open Lady Bulldog. Finally finding one with number 10. Kicking it back to number 25, number 5 to 25 to 10 on top of the key. Ramsey Reich on her lady. Number 15, Kiana Johnson on number 20. Emmy Cobb with the steal in the drive, and she gets the foul. She didn't get the bucket, but she got the foul. And it was a personal foul, and guess what? Emmy Cobb will shoot for two. Substitution made, number 22 in for the Lady Bulldogs. Emmy Cobb shoots and makes it truly an and one if she would have made that shot. Lady Pioneers 15-5, 10-point lead, 2:48 and ticking to go. Number 10 for the Lady Bulldogs, looking for a Bulldog teammate to try to play a screen and a layup, but none forthcoming. So number 10 takes it on herself, misses the shot. Ramsey White will let it go out, and it is Lady Pioneer ball. Substitution will be made here shortly. Zantasia White into the game. I do believe she's going to take the place of Ramsey White, and she does. It is Lady Bulldog ball. Foul called on number 20, Delicia Brown. Going to have to play some smart basketball, the Lady Pioneers, because they cannot get away with anything. Absolutely anything will be called. So number 33 is shooting for 2. Missed one shot. Substitution made. Caitlin Gillespie back in the game for Delicia Brown. Delicia Brown is going to take a seat and regroup. Number 33 for the Lady Bulldogs missed both shots. Zantasia White kicks it to Paradise Jackson. Paradise Jackson trying to run the offense and get her Lady Bulldogs in position, but she tries to make a 3 on her own. Misses the 3. Lost the possession on the play. Lady Bulldog ball. Number 13 for the Lady Bulldogs kicks it in past the timeline, trying to make a decision on offense. On the top of the key, number 25, 25 to 22, 22 to 13. Slowing down the pace because Lady Pioneers are in position to steal if the screen is effective. Number 13 taking it in by herself, trying to make things happen, but a pair of Lady Pioneers were in her way. Number 22 shooting for the 3, makes the field goal for the Lady Bulldogs. It is now 15-8, 1:49 left on the first quarter. Paradise Jackson crossing the timeline, top of the key, looking for her offense to make some open position. Screens, kicks it out to Zantasia White. Zantasia White on the screen for Caitlin Gillespie. Paradise Jackson on the top of the key, trying to make the 3, and in and out it went. Fight for the ball, Emmy Cobb, but will not foul, allowing the Bulldogs to take possession. Number 13 on top of the key, Zantasia White guarding her lady. Number 22, Paradise Jackson, not falling for the okey-doke screen. And we're going to get a jump ball. Caitlin Gillespie and number 33 fought for it, and the Lady Bulldogs won on that possession. Substitution made. Gina Rogers now into the game for Caitlin Gillespie. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Your Lady Pioneers up by 7, 15-8. Lady Bulldogs, number 10, trying to make it a one-lady show. Zantasia White sticking to her like tape, but a miscue led to a steal from Emmy Cobb. Emmy Cobb gives the Paradise Jackson a little coaching from Coach Brodden to Paradise Jackson to take it a little bit slow. Lost the possession on the ball, trying to make a play with almost 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Number 10 with the Bulldogs kicks it to 22. 22 on top of the key. Kiana Jackson is not allowing that screen to happen, and the steal from Zantasia White. Zantasia White to Kiana Jackson. Kiana Jackson tried to save the ball, but it is a loss of possession on the play. It is Bulldog ball. 25.1 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Lady Bulldogs passing the timeline. 22 of the Bulldogs on top of the key. Number 10 waiting some coaching. Going to wear out the clock, it looks like. 10 seconds. Ticking it down. Kicking it back out to number 10. Kicking it back out to number 13. Shot and missed the field goal. And that's in the end of one quarter of play. Your Lady Pioneers are up 15-8, and we're going to step away and be back with you in just a few moments. Okay, let me get this straight. Candy Cane Cash sweepstake tickets this year are green. You know what that means? They're giving green for a lot of green. Cue the music.
Candy cane, candy cane, candy cane, candy.
You betcha. A lot of green it will be on Saturday, December the 15th at 10 a.m. in front of the Alta City Auditorium. Participating sponsors all throughout the town of Altus will be giving you a green Candy Cane Cash sweepstakes ticket or a plethora of them. So hang on to those tickets, because that ticket could be worth up to $12,500. You don't want to miss your opportunity to win, and win big on Saturday, December the 15th, in front of the Altus Auditorium at 10 a.m. sharp. You must be present to win, and if you need more information about participating sponsors or the promotion, all you got to do is call the Main Street Altus office at 580-482-2277. Happy holidays! And oh, how sweet it is!
Candy cane cash.
We're back live here at Clarendon, the Doghouse, Clarendon, Texas. Your Lady Pioneers, at the second period of play, are in command currently 15-8. Lady Pioneer, number 24, Paradise Jackson, trying to make another three-point happen. Did not make that happen. Santasia White tried to steal and make the rebound, but did no avail. Bulldog ball. Number 22 for the Lady Bulldogs getting into number 13. Back to number 22. About to cross the timeline. On top of the key, number 13, trying to make it happen all by herself. Can't find an open teammate, but does find one. And at number 22 for the Lady Bulldogs said, you know what? Leave me open. I'll drop the tray. And that is what happened. 15-11. Lady Pioneer still on top. Kiana Jackson takes a hard foul, but you know what? For her trouble, she will go to the line to shoot for two. Foul called on number 13 of the Lady Bulldogs. A substitution is about to be made. Delicia Brown is going to be entered back into the game after the first shot is made. Kiana makes the shot. 16-11, 9:20 left before halftime. Delicia Brown in for Emmy Cobb. Kiana Jackson shooting the second shot, makes the shot, and it is now 17-11, 6-point lead for your Lady Pioneers. Lady Bulldogs will not be denied. There's a lot of fight in this team. Number 22 almost open again, but the Lady Pioneers are learning from those mistakes. Number 33, the big lady, takes a foul, and the foul is called on Delicia Brown. That will be her third foul of the game. Number 33 for the Lady Bulldogs are going to the line to shoot for two. And also, first shot missed by the Lady Bulldog. Second shot made. Substitution made. Delicia Brown is going to take a seat. Emmy Cobb back into the game because Delicia has 3 fouls. And it's not even halftime. So Paradise Jackson taking a little instruction from Coach Broughton. Coach Broughton is telling her to slow it down, find your offense, and make a play. Paradise Jackson is trying to make it happen all by herself because she saw an open lane, and she draws that foul. And I'm telling you, that was a hard foul to take, but you know what? She'd be glad to take it. She's going to the line to shoot for two. Foul called, I do believe, on number 10, if I'm not mistaken. Number 13, correction. Number 13. First shot made for Paradise, 18-12. Number 32 substitutions. And for the Bulldogs, Antasia White out for the Pioneers, and Ramsey White back into the game. 8:54 left before halftime. Paradise sinks both shots. Lady Bulldog ball. Number 13 for the Clarendon Bulldogs, fighting, looking for number 22, because number 22 has been a hot shot tonight, but is getting double guarded by a pair of Pioneers. Number 10, tried to shoot the three and misses. Jump ball. I do believe it is the Pioneer ball. Referees, substitutions made as they figure out who has this possession. Unfortunately, it is the Bulldog retains possession. Number 10, I thought it was one way or the other, but I guess they took that into consideration. And a little bit of a headbutt collision between a pair of Bulldogs, which results into the ball going out. It is Lady Pioneer ball. Both players are okay and running up the court. Gina Rogers into Paradise Jackson. Paradise Jackson crossing the timeline on top of the key. And I think she's going to try to take it in herself, but no, slows down. Looks for a screen. Kiana Johnson setting up the screen for Paradise. Paradise kicking it to Kiana. Kiana tried to make that play happen to no avail. Ball went out of bounds. Still retained by the Pioneers. And I do believe Paradise, no, correction, Gina Rogers is going to take the ball out. 19-12, 8:10 left before half. Paradise Jackson, top of the key, taking the shot. misses the three, gets her own rebound, calls on a number, kicks it to her teammate, Gina Rogers. Gina Rogers in for the lead up, and it is good. 21-12. Lady Pioneers taking it to the paint. Lady Bulldogs kick it to number 32 to 10. 10 crossing the timeline on top of the key, looking for 33 inside. Draws the foul. Do believe it was Gina Rogers who drew that foul. Correction, number 14, Emmy Cobb drew that foul. I saw Gina Rogers. I stand corrected. 14, Emmy Cobb. That's 2 for Emmy. Drops the first ball. Number 33 for the Bulldogs. Caitlin Gillespie back in for Emmy Cobb. Awaiting the second shot. And that shot is missed. Gina Rogers with authority. Up and down the court. 7:41 left in the half. Kicks it to Paradise Jackson. Paradise Jackson. Kiana Johnson. Kiana trying to draw the foul. Did not get it. Disciplined basketball by the Lady Bulldogs so far. Number 22 was about to drop another tray, but thought differently because Ramsey Rock is back on the floor. Paradise Jackson guarding number 10. A pair of Lady Pioneers guarding the inner perimeter. Number 22 trying to take the shot, but it was tipped. Lady Pioneers are driving up the court to number 22, Gina Rogers. Did not get the layup. Foul called on Gina Rogers. Lost possession on the play. Lady Bulldog ball. Kiana Johnson sitting out and in for the first time this evening. Kaya Lavelle. Number 22 of the Lady Bulldogs. Mishandling the ball, almost lost the possession, but retains it barely. Got the 10, get it to number 10. Number 10's looking for a Lady Bulldog to be open. Found one. Number 20 dribbling hard, pick and roll. Number 22 on top of the key. And the steal by Gina Rogers, but could not get the ball in her hands to make the play. Lost the possession on the play. Still Lady Bulldog ball. Just to let you know, while we have this moment here, we have in attendance Miss Amy Jo Cobb of Main Street Altus, and she wants to let you know that on December the 15th, there will be a Candy Cane Cash drawing for up to $12,500 in front of the Altus Auditorium, 10 a.m. You must be present to win. Check out our participating sponsors, and there are plenty, and I mean a plenty to choose from, like, say for instance, Kenny Science Graphics, Herring Bank, and Fox's Building Supply. Back to action. Number 10 shot it to number 32 to no avail on that possession. Paradise Jackson needing to put a little hustle because Coach Broughton is not liking the lack of hustle his Lady Pioneers are doing right now. Ramsey White draws the foul. We'll go to line, shoot for two. Number 20 for the Bulldogs drew that foul. Shooting for two. Ramsey sinks the first one. Also, some more sponsors that are a part of the gold sponsors are a part of Candy Cane Cash Sweepstakes. Also includes Express Employment Professionals, Carlin Carmen's, and Express Package Ship Business Copy Center. Back to action we go. Here we go. Number 32, Lady Bulldogs, crossing the timeline on top of the key. Gina Rogers gets it right this time with the steal, the layup, and there is a foul. Number 20 took it to Gina Rogers, but you know what? For her trouble, she will go to the line. Correction. It's just a loss of possession. Pioneer ball. Paradise looking for a Lady Pioneer. Gina Rogers gets it and sinks it and tries for an and one. Going to the line, Gina Rogers shooting for a true three-point play. Gina didn't make the three-pointer, but you know what? Number 20 on the timeline on top of the key. Number 10, but Lady Bulldogs. Ramsey White tried to get the play, but draw a foul. No correction, just She just knocked the ball out. Number 10, top of the key, number 20, Paradise Jackson looking for the steal, gets the steal, drives it down the lane, slows down, looks for her teammates, gets a little help, little razzle-dazzle, misses the ball, little miss ball handling. Caitlin Gillespie, jump ball called. I do believe it is the Lady Pioneer ball. Lady Pioneers do retain possession of that play. Gina Rogers kicks it in to Kaya Lavelle. Back to Gina Rogers, top of the key. Looking for a man, open up. But Kaya looking for a little offense from her teammates. Little pick and roll. Paradise shoots. Reset that shot clock. Gina got the rebound, but could not sink the bucket. Number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs going across the timeline on the top of the key. Kicks it to number 13. 5:04 left before halftime. Ramsey got a hand on it but couldn't get the possession. Number 24 opening the lane with the easy layup. Make it a 10-point game, 25-15. Your Lady Pioneers on top. 4:50 and counting. Kaya Lavelle do a little dribble clinic. Kicks it back out to Ramsey White. Ramsey White kicks it to Gina. Gina misses a shot. Possession remains with the Pioneers, but there should have been an initial foul. There's a little discussion between Coach Broughton. Timeout. Lady Bulldogs will step away. You're listening to Bulldog Pioneer basketball here at the Doghouse. Missed your opportunity to see Charlie Farley this summer at Legends Event Park in Chickasha? Well, never fear. Charlie is coming into Red River Music Hall Saturday, December the 15th with Lenny Cooper and Young Gunner. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketstorm.com. Get yourself a $20 general admission ticket or get you a ticket to a table of 6 for only $25. That's right, $25. Red River Music Hall, Aldous' premier concert venue, is bringing you Charlie Farley, Lenny Cooper, and Young Gunner Saturday, December the 15th, 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. Don't miss this show. It's an all-ages show. Charlie Farley, Lenny Cooper, and Young Gunner live. Red River Music Hall, 200 Todd Lane. Check out Red River Music Hall on Facebook right now. Get your tickets, only $20 at Ticketstorm.com. Back to action after that full timeout from the Clarendon Bulldogs. Gina Rogers is going to shoot for 2. 4:36 left before halftime. 25-15. Lady Pioneers on top. Drops the bucket. 26-15. So far, an observation of our Lady Pioneers. A lot of miscues and a lot of miscommunication between the Lady Pioneers, but they're on top because of steals and a lot of excellent shooting at the moment. Foul called. Foul called on Gina Rogers, number 22 for your Lady Pioneers. Number 13, Lady Bulldogs will go to the line and shoot for 2. Sinks the first bucket. 16-26, 10-point game. Separates your Lady Pioneers from the Bulldogs. Makes both buckets. Gina Rogers kicks it out to Kyle Lavelle. Kyle Lavelle up tempo. Getting the Lady Pioneers in order. Number 44 draws an illegal screen foul, I do believe. Loss of possession. No, correction. Foul. Caitlin Gillespie will go to the line and shoot for 2. 4:18 left before halftime. She misses the first bucket. Gets a little support from her team members. Just to let you know, for any future information that you need to gather about opportunities at Western Oklahoma State College, all you got to do is log on to WOSC.edu. Kaya Lavelle getting the rebound. There you go. And Ramsey White draws the foul. Number 44, that's 2 in a row for that Lady Bulldog. And Ramsey White will go to the line and shoot for 2. Just a little bit more information on Western Oklahoma State College. They will be having homecoming on December the 4th. It'll be a doubleheader. We'll be crowning a homecoming king and queen that evening. Ramsey drops both shots, 28-17, 4-13, and counting. Lady Bulldogs trying to get back into this game. Number 13 going directly to the bucket, misses the bucket. Gina Rogers there to answer with the rebound. Kaya Lavelle on top of the key. Kaya looking for little friends for offense. Gina tries to kick it back to Caitlin Gillespie, but number 44 said, nope, this is our home court. You're going to have to earn it. So, number 13 looking for a Lady Bulldog. Lady Bulldog kicks to the 24 back to 13. Into the number 44. She misses the layup, but draws the foul. Caitlin Gillespie draws that one in. Personal foul. Number 44 shoot for 2. 3:35 left before halftime, 28-17. She misses the first one. 9-point lead separates your Lady Pioneers from the Lady Bulldogs. Substitutions made. Kiana Johnson and Tabitha Armstrong back in the game for Caitlin Gillespie and Paradise Jackson. Missed the first shot, landed the second, number 44 for the Lady Bulldogs, making it a true 10-point game. Kaya Lavelle on top of the key, looking for a Pioneer, but doesn't find one, then finds her friend Ramsey White, tries to shoot the 3, misses the 3, and the Lady Pioneers miss an opportunity for that rebound, but the Lady Bulldogs said, you know what, we'll take it down, we'll take it to the house. 20-28. Lady Pioneers. Travel violation called on Ramsey. She took one too many steps. Lost possession on the play. Lady Bulldog ball. Substitution made for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 20 in for number 10. Looks like the wrist is hurt of that Lady Bulldog player. Number 20 kicks it to number 13. Number 13 looking for number 22. Number 22's been hot, but you know what? She's double teamed now. Kiana Johnson is not going to allow her to try to make another 3-point play. Number 20 going in for the layup, misses entirely. And Gina Rogers is ready, slowing down the tempo, kicking it back out to Ramsey Wright. Ramsey Wright on top of the key. Mishandles the ball, but Tabitha was right there to help her teammate out. Tabitha kicking it back out to Ramsey. Ramsey looking for a player. Finds Kiana Johnson. Kiana Johnson. Gina Rogers said, hey, put me in. I'm out in the paint, but it's a little too risky. So Kaya Lavelle kicks it back out to Kaya. Kaya kicks it to Gina. A little improper ball handling. Loss of possession on that play. Kicked ball. The ball was kicked. Possession goes back to the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, number 22, kicks it into 20. 20 crosses the timeline. Kaya Lavelle says nope. Ramsey White doubling up on number 20. Number 22 is open again. Shoots for the 3, but misses the field goal this time. Kaya Lavelle kicks it to Tabitha Armstrong, but Tabitha was not quite ready for the interception. Number 20 change of possession on that play. Lady Bulldogs, number 20 on top of the key, kicking it back out to number 13. Number 13 looking, finds number 24 on top of the key. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Number 20 slowing it down. I don't know why she's slowing it down. She only has 10 seconds. Driving it in. A pair of Lady Pioneers on top of her. 5 seconds. Number 44 makes in the layup with like 1 second left on the shot clock. That was a well-planned offense right there. But Lady Pioneers trying to make a little razzle-dazzle happen themselves, and Ramsey White tried to shoot a long downtown 3 and misses, loses possession on that play. Lady Bulldog ball. 1:20 and counting left on the clock. 1:15. Lady Bulldogs trying to get back into this thing before going to the locker room. Number 20 looking for number 22. 22 on top of the key, but she is double guarded. Number 44 and Tabitha Armstrong. Jump ball should be the possession. Should be the possession of the Pioneers, but they're not giving it to them. It is Bulldog ball still. 22 kicks it out to 44, 44 to 20. On top of the key, back to 22 in her sweet spot. Does she drop the three? No, she missed it. Number 13 gets the rebound. Rebound is unsuccessful. 53.8 seconds left before the half. Foul called. Loss of possession, no. Number 20 kicks it in to her teammate, number 13. Number 13 looking to number 44 to make something happen. And she did. She drew the foul. And Kyle Lavelle does draw that foul. And number 44 will shoot for two with 50.1 seconds left before halftime. She misses the first shot, getting ready to shoot the second. And misses both shots. And no rebound. Even though they fought for the basket, it was a foul. Number 22, Gina Rogers, draws that other foul. Number 20, is at the line shooting for two. Misses that shot. 48.8 left before halftime. Your Lady Pioneers up 28 to 22. This broadcast is brought to you by Wilderness Superstore Service Department. Back-to-back 2016 and 17 Lincoln President Award winners. Check them out today at 108 North Veterans Drive. And there is a violation. Correction, timeout, full timeout. Coach Broaden wants to think about it, and we'll step away and we'll come back here in just a moment. Okay, let me get this straight. Candy Cane Cash sweepstake tickets this year are green. You know what that means? They're giving green for a lot of green. Cue the music.
Candy cane, candy cane, candy cane, candy.
You betcha. A lot of green it will be on Saturday, December the 15th at 10 a.m. in front of the Alta City Auditorium. Participating sponsors all throughout the town of Altus will be giving you a green Candy Cane Cash sweepstakes ticket or a plethora of them. So hang on to those tickets because that ticket could be worth up to $12,500. You don't want to miss your opportunity to win and win big on Saturday, December the 15th in front of the Altus Auditorium at 10 a.m. sharp. You must be present to win, and if you need more information about participating sponsors or the promotion, all you got to do is call the Main Street Altus office at 580-482-2277. Happy holidays! And oh, how sweet it is.
Candy cane cash.
Back to action we go. Kyle Lavelle kicks it out to Tabitha Armstrong. Tabitha Armstrong, with only 30 seconds left, draws that foul from number 44 of the Lady Bulldogs. Currently here in Clarendon, Texas, it's 41 degrees, but it feels like a little crisp 36. Tabitha sinks the first shot, making the score 29 to 23, 29.8 seconds left before halftime. Drops the second shot. Lady Pioneers on top by 7. 29.8 ticks of the seconds on the clock before we go to halftime. Number 22 kicking it back out to her teammate, number 20, on the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs trying to make something happen before they go to the halftime. Less than 15 seconds. A lot of decision making and not a lot of dribbling happening. You know, there are 5-second violations. Okay, kicks it out to number 22, back to 13, back to 13. Doesn't look like the shot's going to get off, and the steal, and Ramsey Wright a little short. And we go to halftime. Your Lady Pioneers are on top by 7 as we go to halftime. and we'll be back here shortly here at the Doghouse. This is DJ Raven K with QITC Studio Sports, where it's for fans by the fans.
Thank you. Now let's get started.
The future isn't created in a keynote address.
Presidential speech did not land us on the moon.
Millions of man-hours did. They built their way there.
Some will talk about the future. But you'd be a fool to believe them. You see, talk doesn't get things done. Building does. Building like we have for the last 115 years. And building for the next century. Building cars, new technology, and transforming cities.
So let the other guys keep dreaming about the future. We'll be the ones building it.
Wilma's Ford Superstore on the corner of Savings 108 North Veterans Drive in Altus.
Strength. Ain't nobody made
for game one of an amazing and fought. I'm telling you, it is a dogfight here in the doghouse. Hence the name. I'm telling you, they're living up to that reputation. The Lady Bulldogs here in Clarendon mean business. So, yes, your Lady Pioneers are on top by 7. But if these miscues don't get figured out before the second half, I can definitely see the Lady Bulldogs taking advantage of home court and getting on top of the Lady Pioneers. So Coach Broughton has his work cut out for him for halftime, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get his Lady Pioneers on the roll to do what they need to do to pull out a W here in Clarendon, Texas. And I'd like to thank CSM Local of Lawton, Oklahoma for being a sponsor for tonight's contest and also bringing to you the stats for the halftime. And let me tell you, they want you to know that it's crunch time. Families coming, there's shopping left to do, and there's just not enough hours left before Thanksgiving gets here. So CSM Local invites you to try out their services to get the things done that you need to get done, whether it be picking up your family at the airport, whether it be going to the grocery store and do some last-minute shopping needs. CSM Local of Lawton, Oklahoma has you covered. Let them help you get things done in time for Thanksgiving and the rest of your holiday season. Visit them today and visit them on Facebook right now with your mobile device. Chime in to CSM Local on Facebook, or better yet, schedule a time for us to do some things for you today at www.csmlocal.com. Taking a couple of look at the stats right now, we have Ramsey Reich on top with 6 points. Paradise Jackson is on top with 6 points. And we have Ramsey Wright in second with 6. We have Gina in at 5. Emmy Cobb is in at 4 points. Delicia Brown has that amazing tray that kind of put the fire into the Lady Pioneers. And Tabitha and Kiana has 2 points. So everybody is contributing in one way or the other for the Pioneer squad. Just a lot of miscues have been happening with the Lady Pioneers, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to get that worked out before the second half. Coach Broughton had a long talk with his Lady Pioneers, and they want to go home tonight with a 5-3 record instead of a 4-4 record. So on the Clarendon Lady Bulldog side of things, you have Kia Mays sitting on top with 6, and you have at 5 Gerlacia Peggy. I hope I'm saying that name right. At 5 points, and then you have Kylie Valentine sitting at 4, and Kibrana Chris with 3. And then you have Kyra Owens with 1 point, and Kaylee Stoltz sitting with 2, and Kyria Smith sitting at 2. The only difference in this contest, as far as the Lady Bulldogs are concerned, just some missed shots. Now, number 22, that would be definitely Kia Mays, who is sitting on top right now with 6 points. She is a perimeter shooter. And if you leave her unattended, let me tell you, she will just drop threes all night long. So a lot of missed buckets for the Lady Bulldogs, and they're definitely getting home court advantage as far as the fouls go. It seems like the Lady Pioneers have to play strict basketball when it comes to fundamentals and not just using the hands, putting the arms up, not trying to reach in there. Because the referees are watching every little bit of what they're doing. So as we are sitting at around 2 minutes and 40 seconds left before the regulation gets back into play in the third quarter, we will step away and have a message brought to you of some great events happening at Red River Music Hall and the Skate Place coming your way soon.
Critics will never reach us.
Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. Latin Grammy Award winner Michael Salgado returns to Altus, Oklahoma on Black Friday, November 23rd to the Skate Place. All tickets can be purchased at the door for $25 before 10, after $30. Reserve your table by calling 318-7556. Promociones Villegas. El Zurdo de Oro, Michael Salgado.
Michoacán, trajo aguacate de por ahí.
Missed your opportunity to see Charlie Farley this summer at Legends Event Park in Chickasha? Well, never fear. Charlie is coming into Red River Music Hall Saturday, December the 15th with Lenny Cooper and Young Gunner. Tickets are on sale right now at Ticketstorm.com. Get yourself a $20 general admission ticket or get you a ticket to a table of 6 for only $25. That's right, $25. Red River Music Hall, Aldous' premier concert venue, is bringing you Charlie Farley, Lenny Cooper, and Young Gunner Saturday, December the 15th, 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. Don't miss this show. It's an all-ages show. Charlie Farley, Lenny Cooper, and Young Gunner live. Red River Music Hall, 200 Todd Lane. Check out Red River Music Hall on Facebook right now. Get your tickets, only $20 at Ticketstorm.com. The second half of play is brought to you by Jackson Hewlett Tax Professionals at 1401 North Main Street, suite number 103, letting you know that December 17th, you can get an early, get this, $400 early refund advance. Just walk in with your pay stub and allow the hardest working tax professionals, Jackson Hewlett Tax Professionals, take care of your taxes this year. Remember, December 17th is the date you can start coming in and with your pay stub and get an advance for up to $400. Get up to $400 with your pay stub December 17th with Jackson Hewlett Tax Services. They bring you the second half of gameplay here at the Doghouse. Pioneers has the possession of the ball. Delicia Brown kicks it out to Ramsey White, and the Pioneers play left to right for the second half. Alexis Young takes it back from Ramsey. Ramsey back on the top of the key, looking for a little bit more offense from the Lady Pioneers. Delicia kicking it back out, trying to make some things happen, trying not to foul. Ramsey back in possession of the ball, going in to drive, hopefully drawing the foul, and indeed she does. Lady Bulldog number 20 drew that foul, and that is a lost possession of the play. Delicia kicks it back out to Tabitha Armstrong. Tabitha Armstrong tries to drop the three, but misses. But Delicia tries to do it on the other side and misses that ball too. It is Bulldog ball. Bulldogs going down with a quickness, and that is a loss of possession on that play. Turnover, traveling. It is Lady Pioneer ball. Alexis Young to do the takeout duties, and Delicia Brown waiting reception. Delicia crosses the timeline, looking for her Lady Pioneers to set up some screens and make some things happen, but she doesn't see any Lady Pioneers, so she's going to go in and try to drive foul herself. And indeed, she draws that foul. Number 13 of the Lady Bulldogs, foul Delicia Brown. Delicia goes to shoot for two. And she drops that first bucket. It is now 31-23. 9:12 left in the third quarter. Makes the other basket. Lady Bulldog ball. Number 13 for the Lady Bulldogs. Received it from number 32, Tabitha. It is a battle of the 13s, Tabitha. But she lost that battle because number 13 kicked it to number 24, who was open to make the easy layup. Delicia Brown on top of the key. Lady Pioneers are looking a little uncoordinated and staggered, but Kiana Johnson says, come on, ladies, let's get into the game. And then Ramsey White tries to make an easy layup, but Delicia Brown says, I'll help you out, teammate. Drops in the easy two, 34-25, 9-point difference between the Bulldogs and the Pioneers. Number 13, to tell the 13s continue. Kick it to number 32. Number 32 kicks it to 24, and 24 tries to get it to the sweet spot, number 22. But with a little help from Tabitha Armstrong, it is still their ball. Number 20 of the Lady Bulldogs, looking, dribbling, going around. Tabitha Armstrong trying to make something happen. And it looks like a foul was called on Delicia Brown. I'd have to beg to differ. I did not see that contact. It just looked like she fell. But it is what it is. Bulldog ball. Bulldog ball, number 32. Number 32 on top of the key. Number 13 with Tabitha. Going around Tabitha, and a hand went up from Alexis Young, and the Lady Pioneers going down with a purpose. Delicia shooting the 2. Sinks the 2. 30-second timeout called. We'll keep it right here. IGTS LLC, your go-to computer guys at 118 South Main Street in Altus, can fix anything. And I mean literally fix anything, whether it be a computer, laptop, tablet. They are your go-to computer guys at 118 South Main Street. Give them a call today. Guy will be glad to take your phone call. And for the rest of the month, guess what? You get 20% off of all services. All services. Give them a call today. 580-480-1700. I'll wait. Grab a pen. Give them a call today. 580-480-1700. That is IGTS LLC, your go-to computer guys. It does look like it will be, not quite sure. I do believe it will be Pioneer ball. It does look like it. Because I'm pretty sure, nope, correction, it is Bulldog ball. Number 22 is going to do the takeout duties. Number 22, kicking it out to number 13. Paradise Jackson is into the game now, guarding number 13. Gina Rogers guarding 24, but looking to number 13 due to the screen. Number 20 on top of the key, number 13. Kicks it to 13, kicks it to number 32. 32 kicks it to 22. 22 is trying to shoot that 3. Misses the field goal, but 32 gets the rebound. Kicks it back out to number 13. 13 misses. And it is Pioneer ball. Alexis Young will do the takeout duties for the Lady Pioneers. 7:38 left in the third period. 36-25, 11-point advantage for your Lady Pioneers. Paradise Jackson crossing the timeline, approaching the key. Staring down number 13. Number 13 didn't want any contact. Number 22, Gina Rogers, tried to make that 2-point shot and missed the bucket entirely. What's some words from Coach Brodden due to that miss? Proper ball handling has not been the reoccurring thing for the Lady Pioneers tonight, but they're still winning this contest by 11. Number 13, racing down Gina Davis, stopping due to the green and gold shirts of the Pioneers. Number 13, trying to drive it in, drawing a foul, I do believe, against Kiana Johnson. I do believe that's Kiana's second team foul, only a possession exchange. Number 13 thought about taking that three-pointer, but decided not to. But she's going to try to go in and draw a foul, and Kiana Johnson fell victim again to another foul. That would be 3 fouls on Kiana, and that is a personal foul, and number 13 is going to shoot for 2. Coach Brodden is trying to have some words with the referee to get an understanding on why that was even possible. To no avail. First shot missed by the Lady Bulldog. Still 36-25, 7 minutes even before the fourth quarter. Dropped the second bucket, number 13, for the Lady Bulldogs. Paradise Jackson crosses the timeline. Looking for a Lady Pioneer, but finds none. Then lately kicks it back out to Ramsey White. Draws the jump ball, but it's not in favor of the Lady Pioneers. It is Lady Bulldog ball. Number 22 kicks it to number 10. Number 10 kicks it back to 22. Staring down Paradise Jackson. Paradise trying not to foul. Number 13, double teamed by Paradise Jackson and Gina Rogers. Number 10 is here to help her teammate out. Number 10 kicking it out to number 22. 22 trying to hit the sweet spot and drops the tray. She was all by herself, and as I said in halftime, if she's left alone, she will drop that three. Paradise Jackson is receiving a harsh word from Coach Brodden on that exchange. She needs to be covered. Paradise kicks it to Ramsey Wright. Ramsey Wright kicks it to Gina Rogers. Gina Rogers looking for her teammate. Kiana Johnson delivers. And Alexis Young into the paint, kicks it to Ramsey. Ramsey said, you know what, I could drop a 3-2. Make that 39-28. Lady Pioneers by 11. And the steal. Gina Rogers driving hard. Offensive foul called. Foul called on number 22 for the Lady Bulldogs. And number 22, Gina Rogers, will take 2 shots. A lot of twos in that exchange right there. Drops the bucket. 5:48 left in the third quarter. Substitution made. Number 20 back in for number 10 on the Lady Bulldogs. Second shot dropped. Lady Pioneers 41-28. 5:46 left before the fourth quarter. Number 13 looking for some help from her Bulldogs. But number 20 was wide open. And no foul call. A clean slap. It's not our home court, but I guarantee you Alexis Young thought she was at the Pioneer Dome with that slap. Number 20 back to number 13. Number 13 in the corner trying to decide if she wants to try to take that three, but decides to kick it back to number 20 instead. Kicks it to number 22. 22's been hot for the three today, but decides not to shoot that shot. But 24 said, you know what, I'll try, but misses. Number 32, Alexis Young, kicks it back to Ramsey Wright. Ramsey kicks it to Paradise. Paradise slowing things down so her teammates can get in position. Paradise kicks it to Ramsey. Ramsey shoots for the three, misses barely. Almost a collision between two pair of Bulldogs, but they're okay. Number 20 kicks it to number 13. Number 13 says, I'll try for the three, but misses. Bulldogs gets the rebound, and number 22 all by herself sinks another three. 10-point difference between your Lady Pioneers and the Lady Bulldogs. They've got to get number 22 under control. She'll make threes all night. Paradise Jackson said, you know what, I'll try. Oh, and there is a Lady Pioneer down. Kiana Johnson took a hard fall. And she took a hard fall. I'm not quite sure if she hit her head or not, but we'll step away and we'll come back here after this 30-second commercial.
Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. Latin Grammy Award winner Michael Salgado returns to Altus, Oklahoma on Black Friday, November 23rd to the Skate Place. All tickets can be purchased at the door for $25 before 10, after $30. Reserve your table by calling 318-7556. Promociones Villegas. El Zurdo de Oro, Michael Salgado.
Kiana Johnson does get up under her own power, so I'm very happy to hear that Lady Pioneer is okay. And I do believe Caitlin Gillespie is going in her place. So on the floor right now, we have Kaya Lavelle, we have Tabitha Armstrong, Delicia Brown, and Zantasia White and Caitlin Gillespie are going to be going on the floor after this 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here. I just want to let you know that Jackson Hewlett Tax Services at 1401 North Main Street and Altus Suite number 103 wants you to know that, hey, keep those pay stubs, because on December 17th, you can bring them in and get up to $400 at an early refund advance. I kid you not. They're not playing, and they want to work hard for the hardest working. Jackson Hewlett Tax Services at 1401 North Main Street and Altus Suite 103. Back to action we go. Lady Bulldog ball. Number 22 is going to be doing the takeout duties. Kicking it back to number 20. Number 20 looking back to number 22. Paradise Jackson sticking close to number 22, which 22 is hot tonight from the outer perimeter. And Paradise making sure she's not fouling. Number 20 takes it on the top of the perimeter. Number 13 back to 22. 22 is guarded well this time. Number 20, they got 5 seconds almost left on the clock. Lady Bulldogs ready to score, try to score in a hurry. And number 33 tried to score on that, but she drew the foul. And as Coach Broughton and myself look in astonishment, we don't see how Gina Rogers even was close enough to even draw contact, nevertheless the foul. But indeed, the referee says it's a foul, and 33 is shooting for two, makes the first bucket. 4:09 left in the third quarter, 41-32. Lady Pioneers on top. Makes both buckets. Lady Pioneer ball, back in action. Paradise Jackson across the timeline. Alexis Young looking. Said, I'm open, Paradise, but she's a little guarded too much by the Lady Bulldogs. Could be a steal if she passes through it, but Gina kicks it to Emmy Cobb. Emmy Cobb misses the shot, but Gina gets the rebound. Gina misses the layup because she had a Bulldog that was literally right in her face, and number 22 makes the three-pointer, and I've said it once and I'll say it again. If you leave number 22 for the Bulldogs unguarded, I promise you she will make threes all night and make it look like a clinic. 5-point difference between your Lady Pioneers and the Bulldogs. Offensive foul, a charge called on number 14, Emmy Cobb. Home court advantage is in full swing here at the Doghouse. Number 22 looking for a player. And it looks like a collision almost occurred. Number 22, Gina Rogers, getting that ball. And the strip from number 33 of the Bulldogs is taking place right now. And I don't know why they're not playing. Okay, now they're passing the ball. There's 13 seconds left. Number 22 decides to go ahead and pass it to her teammate in the corner. Number 13 kicks it back out to number 32. 32, only 5 seconds. Misses the whole goal entirely, and Gina Rogers will allow that ball to go out, and it'll be Pioneer ball. Substitution made. Caitlin Gillespie back in the game for Gina Rogers. Gina Rogers has been in a dogfight tonight for sure, but you know what? I'm proud of that Lady Pioneer because she's sticking with it and playing smarter basketball this half. Number 32, Alexis Young puts the ball in play to Paradise Jackson. Paradise Jackson on top of the key, back to Alexis. Alexis kicked it to Amy. Emmy looking. There you go. Kick it back to Paradise. Paradise almost with a strip. Emmy's like, you know what? I'll help your teammate out. Kicks it out to Ramsey. Ramsey looking. Almost getting a 5-second violation. Drives it in. Gets that layup. Boy, that was a hard-fought two. Ramsey White making it happen for the Lady Pioneers. 43-36. 2:10 left in the third quarter. But the Lady Bulldogs will not be denied. Those number 13 missed the shot. They did draw the foul. Caitlin Gillespie fouled number 13. Number 13 is going to go to the line for the Lady Bulldogs and shoot for two. 2:06 left before the fourth quarter. The second half of play is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services, 1401 North Main Street in Altus, suite number 103. Substitution made. Kaya Lavelle in for Paradise Jackson. Number 13 drops both points. 5-point difference between your Lady Pioneers and the Clarendon Lady Bulldogs. Kaya Lavelle doing a little dribble contest. Kicking it to Emmy Cobb. Emmy Cobb kicking it to Caitlin Gillespie. Gillespie fighting hard, trying to make it in the paint, but she did not make that layup. But Kyle Lavelle getting on number 13. Number 13 kicks to 2020, trying to razzle-dazzle. Pick and roll to number 22. 22 did not make that field goal this time, but number 20 did indeed get the rebound and got the foul. And the foul I do believe, I didn't quite see the number on which that foul was called. I do believe it was probably Alexis Young. Emmy Cobb is substituted to Delicia Brown is back in the game. Number 20 shoots and makes one of the two buckets. Kaya Lavelle, taking some instruction from Coach Brodden. Coach Brodden's telling her, hey, run your offense. Kaya Lavelle kicks it to Ramsey. Ramsey kicks it to Alexis Young. Alexis Young tries to kick it to Caitlin Gillespie. The good news, yes, Caitlin missed the ball, but the greater news is it was tipped by the Lady Bulldogs. It is still Pioneer ball. And Ramsey White hits the three in the corner. Woo, that was a beautiful three. 46-39, 1:10 left in the third. Kicks it to number 22, Bulldogs. 22 kicks it to number 13. 13's all by herself. Can she make the three? And indeed, it is the 22 and 13 show. 42-46, 4 points separates the two teams. 50 seconds almost on the clock. 24 on the shot clock. Kyle Lavelle finding Ramsey White. Ramsey White says, you know what? You can make a three. I can do it better. 49-42. 49-42, and the coach for the Bulldogs want to try to get a foul, but there was none forthcoming. And Coach Brodden is instructing his Lady Pioneers, run when the ball's thrown up, grab the rebound, and hustle. There was a foul called on number 25, the Lady Bulldogs, and Delicia Brown will shoot for two. 36.4 left on the third period of play. Drops the first bucket. Make that 50-42. Delicia shooting excellent at the free throw line today. Making all her free throw points, which definitely help when you're having struggles keeping a rhythm. But nonetheless, the Lady Pioneers are winning this game so far. Number 22 almost had another opportunity, and there is right there a jump ball, and it is the Lady Pioneer ball. Thank you, Mr. Referee. It went in our favor. I was concerned. Number 10, Kyle Lavelle, 20 seconds left before the fourth quarter. Kaya looking. I think she's going to run out the clock. Coach Brodden wants an offensive play before this clock runs out. Kyle Lavelle looking for an open Pioneer. Ramsey finally gets open, drops the bucket, and misses. And that right there is your third period. Your Lady Pioneers 51, and the home team making it a dogfight here at the Dog House. 42.
Thank you. Now let's get started.
The future isn't created in a keynote address.
The presidential speech did not land us on the moon. Millions of man-hours did.
They built their way there.
Some will talk about the future, but you'd be a fool to believe them. You see, talk doesn't get things done. Building does. Building like we have for the last 115 years. And building for the next century. Building cars, new technology, and transforming cities.
So let the other guys keep dreaming about the future. We'll be the ones building it.
Wilma's Ford Superstore on the corner of Savings 108 North Veterans Drive in Altus. We're back here live at the Dog House. The Clendon Lady Bulldogs making it a run for the Lady Pioneers money. It is the fourth and final quarter of play. And number 20 of the Lady Bulldogs are trying to set the tone and trying to set up number 22. She's all by herself, but she decides to get a little team interaction involved. Misses the three-pointer, but number 33 says, I'll help you out, teammate, and drops to two. 44-51, 7-point difference. Lady Pioneers need to control this quarter. Kyle Lavelle said, you know what, I'll try to shoot that three. Misses the three. Gina Rogers tried to get the rebound, but the Lady Bulldogs are on top of things this quarter. Number 13 on top of the key. looking for a player. Number 33 inside, drops the easy layup. 46-51, 5-point difference. Lady Pioneers need to start dropping some buckets. 9:08 left in regulation. Delicia Brown going into the paint. Missing the point. Coach Broad and I and myself want to know why that wasn't Lady Pioneer ball, because the ball was last touched by a Lady Bulldog. But the referees didn't see it that way. So it's Lady Bulldog ball, 22 to number 13, 22 to 20. Ramsey White trying not to foul. 22 to 20 on top of the key. Number 13 looking. Gina Rogers all in her sphere. Hopefully that is an offensive, but no, it will be called on the defense. Ramsey White draws a foul. Number 13 at the line to shoot for two. 51-46, 8:41 left in regulation. Number 13 for the Bulldogs misses the first shot. Number 24, Paradise Jackson in for Kyle Lavelle. Number 13 misses both shots. There was a little bit of a discussion between the three guard players of the Lady Bulldogs. Not quite sure what they're concocting. But Paradise Jackson says, you know what? I don't have time for meetings. I got time to make points. 6-3, 54-46. Delicia on top of number 20. It's a tell of the 20s. And number 33 is being effective in the paint to get layups for her team. Paradise Jackson looking for her teammates on the other side. Pioneers playing left to right. Delicia Brown on top of the key. Looking. Back to Gina. Caitlin Gillespie turns around, draws the foul. And Caitlin will go to the line and shoot for two. Number 13 for the Lady Bulldogs drew that foul. 7:56 left in regulation. 54-48. Pioneers on top. Substitution will be made after the first shot's made. Caitlin Gillespie missed that shot. Take a little stretch. Getting her composure to try to make this second bucket. Misses both buckets, but Paradise gets the ball, tries to shoot the field goal. And Coach Broad, all he wants them to do is when they shoot, run. And get in position on the other side. Number 25 for the Bulldogs. I do believe. And number 22, Gina Rogers draws that foul. Caitlin Gillespie being replaced by number 32, Alexis Young. And number 25 for the Bulldogs starting to make her first field goal of the night. Paradise Jackson on top of the key. Rogers setting up the screen. And counts the bucket. Shooting for a true three-point play. Number 13 draws another foul. And I do believe that is that lady's fifth foul for the Lady Bulldogs. Home team has given her a good clap because she fought hard this evening. And in for number 13 for the Lady Bulldogs is number 10. I have her name right here. Gershayla Piaggi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, please forgive me. Gina didn't drop the true three-point play, but the Bulldogs are trying to make a run for it. It's only a 5-point difference between your Lady Pioneers. 56-51. Rebound by Delicia Brown going strong into the paint. Delicia misses the two-pointer shot. Coach Broughton, all he wants them to do is, if they miss, get on down that court and get ready into position. As this team has perimeter shooters, and number 22 is trying to get in position, and number 25 tried to make that three-point play, and not for the field goal, but number 33 made the two-pointer and drew the foul from Ramsey White, and will shoot for one to make it a true three-point play. Kaya Johnson back into the game. Get to see that Lady Pioneer back in the game after that hard fall before halftime. Number 33 misses that shot for the Lady Bulldogs. Delicia Brown taking it, giving it to Ramsey. Ramsey going into paint hard, trying to draw the foul. Drew the foul from number 20 of the Lady Bulldogs. Ramsey White going to the line. She's shooting. Makes the bucket. Make that 57-53. 4-point game. Drops the second bucket. 58-53. 6:29 left in regulation. Number 22 of the Bulldogs kicking it at number 20. I do believe traveling violation called on the Lady Bulldogs. Thankfully, that was not a foul. Delicia Brown's going to take out the ball for the Lady Pioneers. Paradise Jackson's ready. A little shucking and jiving with number 20 on the Lady Bulldogs. Paradise goes on the top of the perimeter. Paradise jumps and shoots, misses the three, but she drew that foul on number 10. Paradise is going to shoot for two. 6:10 left in regulation. 58-53, your Lady Pioneers up by 5. Paradise misses the first shot. Second half play is brought to you by Jackson Hewlett Tax Service, 1401 North Main Street. Now to suite number 103, letting you know that, hey, on December 17th, get ready for Christmas a little early. Get a $400 early refund advance. Now that's what I call a merry, merry holiday. Paradise drops both buckets, 60-53. Lady Bulldogs, though, are fighting, and I mean they are fighting hard. Number 22 kicks it to number 25, 25-20. Slows down play, waiting for her teammates to get in position. Lady Bulldogs are not attempting to make steals. Foul called on Delicia Brown. I do believe that is her fourth. Loss of possession on the play. No shots. No shots. Number 22 for the Lady Bulldogs will be taking out the ball. 5:54 left in regulation. Number 22 looking for a player. Number 33. Number 33 trapping Alexis Young. Alexis Young receiving a personal foul, which will mean that number 33 will go to the line and shoot for two. First bucket dropped. 54-60. 5:51 left. Second bucket miss. Alexis Young gets the rebound. Kicks it to Delicia. Delicia kicks it to Ramsey. Ramsey looking for a Lady Pioneer. Can't find one that's open until now. Delicia is open. Going to the paint. Drops the bucket. Coach Broughton is happy with that one. Number 25 kicks it to number 20. Lady Bulldogs trying to make this a contest. Almost a steal. Number 10 driving to the lane. Misses the ball. Number 33 makes the layup on the assist for the Lady Bulldogs. 54-62, 6-point difference. Almost 5 minutes left in regulation. Missed opportunity there by the Lady Pioneers. Number 10 going to number 33. And 33 counts that bucket, draws the foul from Paradise Jackson will go to the line and try for a true three-point play. Gina Rogers back into the game, replacing Alexis Young. 58-62, 4-point separation. Timeout, Lady Bulldogs. And we'll step away and we'll come back here in just a moment. You're listening to Pioneer Basketball with QITC Studio Sports.
Unlike Santa's presents, ours don't just magically appear. They're designed meticulously. Every bolt, stitch, line of code, tested and tested again. Until finally this. Elves got nothing on us. Ford, built for the holidays. Time to get our best offers of the season.
Woman's Superstore.
Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. Latin Grammy Award winner Michael Salgado returns to Altus, Oklahoma on Black Friday, November 23rd to the Skate Place. All tickets can be purchased at the door for $25 before 10, after $30. Reserve your table by calling 318-7556. Promociones Villegas. El Zurdo de Oro, Michael Salgado.
Number 33 shoots and misses that ball. It is only a 4-point contest, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in regulation. Lady Pioneers on top, 62-58. Ramsey kicking it to Delicia. Delicia looking. Ramsey opening the key, shoots for three, misses the three-pointer. No Lady Pioneer available for that rebound. Lady Bulldogs trying to get back into this game and make a lead change. Number 25 kicks to the 25, kicks it to 22. 22 is guarded really well by Delicia Brown. Number 10 on the top of the key. Looking, dribbling, almost a screen. Foul called on Paradise Jackson. An unnecessary foul at a crucial part of this ball game. Number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs is going to shoot for two. 4:16 left in regulation, 62-58. First shot made, substitution made. Alexis Young back in the game for Kiana Johnson. Kiana Johnson took a hard foul before halftime. It's good to see her getting back on the hardwood after that tough fall. Missed the second bucket, 59-62, three-point play. Only separates your Lady Pioneers from the Lady Bulldogs. Paradise Jackson looking. Did she draw the foul? It looks like she drew the foul. Indeed, Paradise drew that foul. We'll go to the line and shoot for two. 4:07 left in regulation, 62-59. Can Paradise pull away? Makes the first bucket. The Western Oklahoma State Pioneer men are dressed and ready to get on the floor to do their practice workouts here momentarily. But we still got a hard one here between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Pioneers. Number 22 going in to number 33. Great assist. 61-62, two-point play. 3:45 left in regulation. Paradise Jackson looking for Ramsey Wright. Ramsey thinking about the perimeter shot, and she takes it, and she misses the three-pointer. Did not get the rebound from the Lady Pioneers. Only 2 points. 2 points can tie this game. Lady Bulldogs driving hard. Number 10 looking to the number 25. 25 kicking to 22. 22 looking to number 10. 10 is better at driving the ball. Number 33 has been excellent in the paint, but is guarded well. And number 25 tries to make that three-point play and could not sink that bucket. Paradise Jackson slowing down. Coach Brunt says, slow it down. Slow it down. We don't need the freight train. We need to pull away. We need to think smart. Paradise says, okay, Coach, I hear you. I'll drop the three for you. 66-61, 2:56 left in regulation. Lady Pioneers fighting hard. Gina Rogers got the steal. Ramsey Wright in. Didn't get the bucket or the foul. But Delicia said, all right, come on. I'll take it. 68-61, 7-point difference, 2:36. Lady Bulldogs. Timeout called. And we'll step away, and we'll be back here in just a moment. You're listening to QITC Studio Sports. We got a barn burner here in Clarendon.
Hey, Donner. Blitzen. You guys want to race? I'll give you a head start.
With over 50 years of letting those ponies run, we got one for you at Wilma Superstore, 108 North Veterans Drive in Altus. DJ River K back with you live here in Clarendon. The Doghouses, that's what they call it here in Texas. And you know what? I have to say that they've earned that name very, very appropriately, because these Lady Bulldogs, if this is what lies for the men, the Bulldogs, as they take on the Pioneers, it's going to be a heck of a game. Number 22 in for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs kicks it to number 25, but almost a steal from the Lady Pioneers. 2:29 left in the regulation. 68-61. Gina Rogers just a half step off, and she would have had that steal. Number 10 for the Lady Bulldogs, looking into the target inside the paint, but she's guarded well. Number 10 kicks it out. Roll, razzle dazzles. Number 25, pick and roll. 29 seconds left on the shot clock. Lady Bulldogs better hurry. Bulldogs trying to make a shot. Number 33. Coach did not get that charge. I don't see why not. But Paradise Jackson gets the foul. Gets the blocking foul. I don't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a deliberate charge before that transaction, but it was not called. But Paradise Jackson gets the block foul, and number 10 is shooting for 2. Unbelievable. 2:08 left in regulation, 68-63, 5 points separates your Lady Pioneers. Coach Barton, I do believe, will take probably a timeout here momentarily to discuss things with his Lady Pioneers. Paradise, top of the key, looking for Ramsey. Ramsey not wanting to foul, so Paradise said, okay, we'll go around. I'll try to shoot this by myself. Sinks the 3, and Paradise call it 2 tickets to Paradise, but you know what? It's 3 tonight, 71-63, and it is Pioneer ball. Oh, it's a dogfight. 1:39 left in regulation. 71-63. Coach might wait on that timeout. Paradise crossing the timeline. Taking instruction from Coach Broughton. Looking for our Lady Pioneer. Gina sets up the screen. Delicia kicks it back to Alexis. Alexis goes to Gina. Gina in the paint. And number 33 said not in her house. She slaps that away clean. Number 20 driving hard. And again, as me and Coach Broughton are sitting here, that is the second charge that should have been called. And home court advantage is in full swing here in the Doghouse. Number 20 shoots for 2, 1:16 left on the clock, 71-63. Your Lady Pioneers still on top. Shot made. No substitutions at this time. 71-64. And that ball was in and out. Number 22, I do believe, on finally a foul called against the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take it. Gina Rogers will go to the line and shoot for 2. 1:14 left, 71-64. Gina dropped the buckets. She dropped the first one. Me and Gina had a long conversation this afternoon before we got on the bus. I said, Gina, I needed to drop those balls. She missed the second one, but that's all right. She dropped one. I do believe that was a violation. Timeout. Never mind. Coach on the Bulldogs called a timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to QITC Studio Sports for this first game of the doubleheader. Just wanted to let you know that on December the 15th at 10 a.m., Main Street Altus, for the 2018 edition, we'll be having Candy Cane Cash Sweepstakes. Someone, and I mean someone, will win up to $12,500 from Main Street Altus, the City of Altus, and the Economic Development Corporation of Altus, Oklahoma, and participating sponsors, which include Kenny Science Graphics, Herring Bank, The Enchanted Door, Save-A-Lot Food Stores, and Altus Printing Company. Those are some of the gold sponsors that bring this promotion to you, and a plethora of other silver sponsors. Back to action now. Lady Bulldogs taking out number 10, 22 to 10. Number 10 looking for a trigger person to get ready, which number 22, she's going to try to take that three, but she missed it this time. 22 has been hot. 54 seconds. Ramsey. Ramsey White in confusion, as well as Coach and I. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called. And also, we're going to step away and have a message from one of our sponsors, Wellness Superstore Service Department.
Unlike Santa's presents, ours don't just magically appear. They're designed meticulously. Every bolt, stitch, line of code, tested and tested again. Until finally this. Elves got nothing on us. Ford, built for the holidays. Time to get our best offers of the season.
Wellness Superstore. Back to action, here we go. And yes, that was brought to you by Wellness Superstore Service Department, and number 22 was left alone again. Left all by herself again and dropped the three. 67-72, 3-point separation, another timeout. And let me tell you, the Bulldogs coach knows what he's doing. If he's taking full, we're going to take one with him.
Thank you. Now let's get started. The future isn't created in a keynote address. The presidential speech did not land us on the moon. Millions of man-hours did. They built their way there.
Some will talk about the future, but you'd be a fool to believe it. You see, talk doesn't get things done. Building does. Building like we have for the last 115 years. And building for the next century. Building cars, new technology, and transforming cities.
So let the other guys keep dreaming about the future. We'll be the ones building it.
Wellness Ford Superstore, the corner of Savings 108 North Veterans Drive in Altus. Well, while we were away on that commercial break, let me tell you, it was a little bit of action. And Delicia Brown went back to the line to shoot for your Lady Pioneers. 39.3 seconds, 72-67. Delicia misses her first free throw of the day. Drops the second one. Number 22 for the takeout duties for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 20. We're talking about mere seconds. Number 22 trying to be the hero, getting it back out to number 20. She's covered heavy. Number 10 back to 22. 22 kicking into number 33. 33 is looking for it off. No foul call. Foul call finally. I'm not sure that was going to be called, but it finally was called on number 10 of the Lady Bulldogs. Gina Rogers is going to shoot for two. 20.4 seconds left in regulation. 73-67. It is a tight one here in Clarendon. Gina drops that first free throw. Misses the second one. 19 seconds. Lady Bulldogs are trying to make it happen. She's trying to shoot for three. Misses the three. Number 20 misses. got it on rebound, kicks it back out to number 25. 25 tried to shoot the free throw and makes the bucket. 4-point game separates in 0.8 seconds. Wow. Was not expecting that. A foul was drawn. Didn't quite catch the number of the Bulldog that did it. But what's important is that Paradise Jackson is shooting for two tickets to Paradise Jackson. Going to try to book that trip right here. Makes the first shot. And true to her name, 2 tickets to Paradise Jackson, drops a couple of more. Almost 5 seconds. 4. A foul was called. Paradise fouled number 20. And number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs was go and shoot for 2 with 3.5 ticks of a second. 76-70. It is a hard-fought battle here at the Doghouse. Substitution made. Emmy Cobb back into the game with 3.5 seconds left. 76-70. Number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs misses the first shot. And she misses the second shot. Gina Rogers is just going to hold on to it. And that'll do it after a long, hard-fought battle with miscues and a lot of foul trouble for your Lady Pioneers, but guess what? They came out victorious here in the Doghouse. 76-70 is your score, improving your Lady Pioneers to 5-3 on the season. Coming up next in 15 minutes, we got the Western Oklahoma State Pioneers donning some pretty cool-looking outfits for their contest against the Bulldogs of Clarendon. Game 2 underway here in just a few moments.
These folks gotta hear my message. You put that beat on, I beat on this track to relieve my stressing. I see more trials than Cochran, while TV trying to box me. Them magazines ain't on my page, but ain't none of that gon' stop me. Keep the fame and acclaim, I won't be a slave for a chain. And why stay the same for the change? Let's talk about change for a change. Mundane killer banks, hell came for the game, pump vanity in your veins. Know they hoping I quit, but they hoping I die. Know they hoping I'm playing insane, cause they know I ain't playing. Got my faith on display, and I got some riders behind me, and they mean what they saying. Knock, knock, open up, we got your door, hope you prepared now. And I think it's clear now, partner, we here now. And don't plan on going nowhere, consider yourself invested. And these strings all up in your veins, consider yourself infected. And what we say we live out, before we give in, we give out. And when we die, we come back, till death you'll never win out. They ain't never gonna stop us, pop us, drop us, watch us pop right back up. And we never gonna die, that's why we ride and rise like Pac. Got back up, gon' back up, gon' back up. Everybody go home, just pack up. We plugged into the highest power, that's why we ain't gotta act up. No poker faces, just smoking aces, my house is full. My temple is a dwelling place, my master's masterful. You just full of yourself, you just food on the shelf. Eating for breakfast, talking reckless, boy, I know the chef. You don't want what he's cooking, it's not easy to stomach. And your words will be eaten, folks will be reading your vomit. The recipe for disaster, ask for blasphemy. And as for me, I give you gravity.